So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down throw by Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 37-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Passes man, caught by Odunze. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Swift. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, Williams to throw. This one's intercepted. It's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Now here's Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Kings. Regular. Scott.
Baker now off the play fake. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd down now. They need 7. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third down, here's Williams. And this is intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fields the hard squib kick. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What's up? Here we go. We got Biggie.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive.
Complete to 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. He dodged the tackle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They run the counter with Swift. Down to the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
18 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Swift finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-point game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears tie this game 7-7.
Game at 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dump off top on his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Irving on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Once again, Irving. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And the Buccaneer
All set to go now from the 35. First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. There's the give to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Here's Swift to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Secures this at the 17. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. Bucks to the line. First and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Baker now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to... If he has any space deep, that space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Mayfield now from the gun. Pass pulled in by Dillon. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10 now. Williams able to get it to Franklin. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 2. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. On the play fake, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Watch out, watch out. Go for it.
Trying to get it with the option. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What is it?
One in behind center with Swift. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears, first down.
What is up?
First and 10 at
From the red zone on first. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Ready to run.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up fourth and long. Another putt coming up. Matt Ariza to do the honors once again. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw by Williams. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Going again on second, Williams. Short pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. The defensive miscue keeps him out there, and now they've got to defend a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Straight ahead. It's Irving. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Throwing this one back of the end zone. We're putting way too much on that one, Brock. Off the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing again is Baker. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Hits the 20. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Hot's cake.
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Buccaneers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
On 2nd and 10. Mayfield again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Baker throwing again. He's going to try another deep one here. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set now, 1st and 10. Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that gets him back to within 11. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
This is Irving on 2nd. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
That's good.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
He's still going at the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Mayfield will look to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now. and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Hands up.
Working from the gun, Williams. Gets him on the end route. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
3rd down. Here's Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Space picks the 35. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going run again with Swift. Here he goes again. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Williams will look to throw. Odunze's got it right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
What is on? Here we go. Hit them.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Off to the middle, blitz snared by Burton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Toss play, Swift. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This one from 42 yards out. Santos' kick is good. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a loss. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Irving gets it on the draw. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Design quarterback run here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Mayfield sucks it, starts running. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Irvin here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here.
Their gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 19.
In with Irvin again on 2nd. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Putting a receiver in motion. No throw, 3rd and long. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now within 1 score in the 4th. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
What is up?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught by Burden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fielded at the 11. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. We've set it downs for him from the 31. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Run. 20. Point it right.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Gets out on the bootleg. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Najee Harris, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Throwing the out route complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A pickup of 17. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
To the air yet again. Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears pushing to get within range for a game winner. We've set it down from 37. First down, here's Swift. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. What is up?
Staying grounded with Swift. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunda. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Tampa spends its 2nd time out now. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, volunteer.
Now we'll run it with Mananga. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. It connects on the deep shot. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 27 on the play.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the in route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Run.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 6. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get...
Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead.
Bears 38. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty.
Again, it's Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them into field goal range.
First and 10.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
What is up? Slam left! Slam left!
Out of shotgun, give to Swift. And he can't escape Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
A loss of 2.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
At the Bucs,
And they're still going to have
38-yard
one
line.
left at their disposal. Offense to the line for second down.
What is it on?
Working from the gun, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they get this down to the 28.
Complete to Holston Loveland.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. So everything rests on the foot of Cairo Santos. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.